cooking can be so easy. Oh, hey there, Cornerstone kids. Welcome to the kitchen of Foreman Fred. You know, ever since the job site's been shut down these last couple of weeks, it's been tough to try to figure out what to do with my time. And I've had some opportunities to, read my Bible some more. I've had some opportunities to spend more time with my kids and also take care of a couple of these house projects around the house. I'm sure my wife is really blessed by it. At least I hope. Anyways, I also learned this amazing thing that this thing can do. An oven. You can bake cookies, you can bake brownies. Did you know that you can even bake a casserole? A casserole is something where you take all these different ingredients, you throw it into a pan, just put it in there, and it comes out all ready to eat. It's unbelievable. The only problem with the casserole is, did you know that it can take up to 45 minutes, even an hour for some casseroles to bake? That's a killer on time. So I thought, since the job site shut down, maybe I could borrow that generator over there. So I did. I brought it over to the house and a couple minor modifications, powered this baby up to, by my calculations, only 3 minutes, and I can have a casserole ready to eat. I mean, imagine a super baking oven. Ha! You want to give it a try? All right, let's do it. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Pretty sure that that's normal. Anyways. Okay, well, we've got a few minutes. I would like to catch up with you kids about our Sunday school classes and what we're going to do in the future and kind of remember where we were at in the past. To start, I'd like to think about a game. Maybe you can play it with me. Think about your most favorite thing you would want to do in the whole wide world. If you could take one day and do an adventure, an awesome adventure, this one special day to be looking forward to be working toward to get to, what would you do? Would you drive in your car all the way to California and go maybe to Disneyland, where right now there are no lines, but I'm pretty sure there's nobody there either? Or would you, maybe you'd spend a whole year, maybe a couple years, getting your body ready to do like a big adventure, maybe like climbing the Grand Teton. Think about it. If you could ski the Grand Teton, what would it take to ski the Grand Teton? It'd take a lot of sacrifice, wouldn't it? Take a lot of time getting your legs ready, a lot of learning how to ski, a lot of probably new equipment. Maybe you'd have to hire someone to get you up there. It'd take a lot. Well, in today's lesson that we're at in Matthew, we're going to learn about the cost of following Jesus. The cost of following Jesus. Now think and remember where we were at and the things that we've been able to see out of Matthew that Jesus had done. I mean, in Matthew 8, he told wind and waves to stop and be still, and they obeyed him. And he told in Matthew 9, he actually told a man that his sins were forgiven. And to prove that he can forgive sins, he told that man to get up and take up his mat and go home. And think about it, in Matthew 14, he took only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, and he fed 5,000 men, maybe 10,000 people with only a couple of items of food. And this man has proved that, Jesus has proved that he is amazing. And he asked the disciples in this week's lesson, who do people say that I am? He asked his disciples, who do people say that I am? And in Matthew 16, verse 13, when he asked the people, they said, some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, but some others were even saying Jeremiah or one of the prophets from the Old Testament. And then he asked them a really important question, and this is a question that's super important for us. Super important for us. He said, but who do you, he asked his disciples, who do you say that I am? And then Simon Peter, being the ringleader of that rough and tough fisherman group, he said, you are the Christ, the Son of the living God. And remember, Christ just means you're the King to come. You're the Messiah. You're the one we've been looking for. The one we've been waiting for to fix this problem of sin and death in the world. And Jesus blessed Peter. And then the thing that he says next is amazing. And it tells us about where Jesus is going and who Jesus is and what we need to do to follow him. And that's what we want you guys to learn from this lesson today. Where is Jesus going? I mean, he's so amazing. He's done all these amazing things. Where is he going? And how do we get to follow him? How should we follow him? It's an important lesson. And I hope you guys do a good job paying attention to your parents as they get to teach you from the Word of God about this King, the amazing Son of God who came into the world so that we can be forgiven and know God and get to go to heaven. So, do a good job listening to your parents and be patient, because we can all get better at teaching and working on things, and I'm sure maybe I can get better at baking, and we'll figure that out soon enough. But do a good job listening, paying attention, and think of some creative games that you guys can play with each other, and most importantly of all, let's ask ourselves, who do we say that Jesus is, and what do I need to do to follow him? All right, I think it's been like 4 or 5 minutes. I don't know. Let's check that casserole and see what the super oven's doing, okay? Let's do it.